Hey guys, and welcome back to our Challenger series. This week it's me and John, Horgle2 versus Strakhov. John, we haven't seen Horgle yet. Tell us what he does.
Horgle2, one of the newest casters. He has a lot of fire. He basically lights stuff on fire and hopefully it burns to death every turn. That's basically what you want from him.
Seems legit. And I brought Strakhov, who can't be set on fire, and brings a list that typically can't be set on fire. So, yeah. So, that's...
If you're going to lose, who are you playing next week?
I am going to play Naresh.
Ooh. And if I'm going to lose, I want to bring out Boka2. You mean Occult.
I'm not sure that's relevant against either of the things me and Tim are playing.
No.
But, okay, cool.
Fire, though.
Sure. So, here's the game. So, going into the lists now, I brought the same list as last game, but I'll run through it one more time. It's Strakhov with 2 Juggernauts, Behemoth and Ruin, Rorsh and Brine, as well as Assault Kommandos with 1 Flamethrower. What did you bring, John?
I'll bring my typical Horgle2 list. You guys haven't seen it yet. 2 units of Fire Eaters, a Bomber, Mauler, Axer, Dozer and Smigg, Dooney and Knot, a min unit of Stones. What else we got in here? Feralgeist, and a unit of Whelps, also.
Cool. This is actually the list you played against Owen, right?
This is the list I played against Owen. So yeah, if you go check his channel as well, you'll see it.
Cool. So let's hop right into the battle report.
Okay, you won die roll, and you chose to go first.
I chose the side.
You did choose the side. Is there a reason why you chose the side?
Because I didn't want 2 houses on my side that I have to deal with.
Okay. Oh yeah, you forced me on this side where I had to actually go in between these houses, and yeah, basically funnel out between them.
Yep. We also have a rather large forest on my side as we're just doing our advanced deployment. And I also have the obstruction, which is just a pile of boxes down there. You also got a wall on the bottom left near you. Scenario is Take and Hold, I believe it's called. Yeah. Close quarters.
Close enough. 2 flags, whatever. That's it.
Yep. Just mostly a good old-fashioned
brawl.
Try not to die.
Yeah. One thing on this side which I'm happy with is the obstruction and the forest. My fire eaters can run up there and get some cover from them. Like my fire eaters on the top of the board is pretty safe from most shooting that you have because that forest is there. Yes, you have Alten Ashley. She can just shoot one of those pigs off the table, but that's all she can do. So basically just running things up the board. Mauler, Bomber, run. Whelps are running. Doing and Not are just running this turn. Usually I do something fancy first turn with Dozer and Smigg. I usually do rush on them. I trample up. They also have Puppet Master and they also have Fire Starter. And then I shoot you 14 inches, so my threat range is like quite ways I can hit. I can usually hit advanced deploy units and usually set you on fire first turn. But in this case, unfortunately, Evan's units he brought can't be set on fire. So I can't really do what I normally do. So now I need to play for turn 2. So all his measuring is measuring their threat ranges of his whole army, basically. Like I could barely move up the board where he can't shoot me, or he can just like shoot me off the table or charge me even. So I'm just playing it safe, running some fire eaters outside of ranges of their his unit down there.
Yeah. At first you measure the walking shield wall and shoot range, and then I'm like, they also have assault.
Yeah, so
and I don't care if you kill me while I'm out of shield wall because your sprays can't hurt me.
Yeah, you're immune to fire. So it kind of puts a damper on what I can do actually this list and to his list this turn, or even in general as a game. So I went into this playing scenario, or I went into this also trying to figure out a janky assassination attempt. Your caster might be immune to fire, but he's not immune to bombs or immune to like Maulers charging at you. So that was my plan this turn. Like this game was basically try to set up an assassination attempt. So that's why I'm heavily going up to his flag, top of the board. Coming into this game, you just came off of a win.
Yep.
And you knew I was playing Horgle2. And when you dropped, you didn't put your jacks that was immune to fire in this list. Is there a reason for that?
So Torch is the immune to fire jack that is also Strachov's character jack. And I don't generally take him with Strakhov, mostly because he's on the Decimator chassis, so he has the Buzzsaw. And he also has just a fist and a flamethrower. But none of these, like, they're really good against targets that have high defense, so you only have to hit once with the Buzzsaw, and then you sustained attack the rest of them. But against anything you have to punch armor, it's not fantastic, just because he's really pillow-fisted. He's only POW 17 on that Buzzsaw, and the Flamethrower isn't going to hurt you because you're also immune to fire with your Battlegroup, because you have Field Marshal
Correct.
Fire immunity.
Okay.
So while Torch gains sprint and has some cool movement shenanigans with Strakhov, he's not particularly useful in this matchup.
Okay. So your turn here after I've deployed, and we see my plan at the top of the table. So what are you going into this turn looking to do?
So here I'm actually looking to put superiority on Behemoth first turn, and take some shots at those pigs, because I can just barely avoid the forest here once I move those 6 inches as opposed to the normal 4 on Behemoth. And then I think I take a pot shot at the pigs or Fire Eaters rather, on the bottom of the screen as well.
Yeah, I didn't see this coming. I didn't know he could get to those pigs up there. I didn't spread them out for the AoE 4. I just kind of ran them up the table very quickly to get pressure on the table. But like, this was a surprise, and it clips all 3 of them. Like, he hits and is boosted, right?
Yep, powerful attacks, as all the blast damage is also boosted. Managed to do a decent amount of damage. I think I make the pig tough and kill one of the Trollkin.
Yeah, you forced me to tough, and the other one does 3 damage too. So one's on 1, one's on 3.
I also put Occultation on Ruin here. I just don't want him to get shot to death by bombs. Is basically the reasoning for that.
And it's scary. Like, my bomber, people don't think my bomber can put damage out. They're POW 16 bombs coming at you, and Dozer Smigg can put a bomb on you. Like, yes, it's only 2 power 16s. It can't do much, but if I boost at the right times and actually cripple the right places, your Ruin's useless. And you don't have any repair in this list, do you?
I do not.
Yeah.
So here I'm just doing my assaults with the Assault Kommandos. Managed to get, I think, 2 shots on the bottom guy and like 3 maybe on the top.
Yeah, you basically get... I think you kill the guy that's knocked down, which is the second guy from Behemoth's bombs. And this other guy here, you did quite a bit of damage to. Like, it's scary. I thought it was outside your reach, outside your assault range, but like, I thought one was in, but I didn't know 2 of them were in. And now having the one knocked down, it's quite simple for you to just kind of automatically hit, and it's just like, cool. Because I didn't pop stone this turn either, because I didn't think I needed it.
Yeah, I think those Fire Eaters are pretty far out from the stone as is. But
7 8 inches. Yeah, maybe it would have been out. But either way, I lost Fire Eaters. Fire Eaters is huge to this list, because it's what I set things on fire with when I want to go for my feet turn. Like, when they're on fire, they get boosted attack and damage rolls with their sprays. So it's really good for setting things on fire, and then I can pop my feet and then go in and try to kill that unit I have on fire or that model I have on fire. If I don't have any Fire Eaters, then I have to rely on Firestarter for Dozer or for Bomber, or even for my caster up the front line, which is really scary for me. So you rain Ruin up with Occultation, you put him in front of your caster.
Which... actually a mistake in hindsight, because obviously things with stealth don't block line of sight to models beyond 5 inches from them. So putting a stealth Ruin in front of my caster is useless.
Well, tell you the truth, I didn't notice this. You just said, Occultation on Ruin. I want to run him up in front of my caster. Okay, cool. I didn't even think about, I can shoot your caster. So, like, right now I'm thinking, what's my plan here? Like, even coming to my turn, I'm like, okay, I can't kill any of your units with any fire.
And just here, Alten Ashley, I debated shooting a Fire Eater, shot at the Mauler, and missed.
Double ones.
So that's a thing.
It happens. She's only good with me. So now it's my turn. I'm measuring threat ranges. I want to measure like so much pre-measuring I do now on my turns. It's unbelievable. So here I'm actually thinking of walking a Fire Eater over and spraying at Ruin, but it won't get your caster. I don't remember that your Ruin's stealth, and I can just see your caster. But it wouldn't even matter because you're immune to fire.
Yeah.
So that was another thing that you said halfway through. Oh, my caster's immune to fire. I'm like, oh yeah. So that doesn't work. So now I'm trying to get within Alten Ashley. Like this is all before taking any of my upkeeps or anything back. Like you can pre-measure whenever you want. And I do this quite a bit before I do anything, so I know I can plan my turn in advance. So I can get to Alten Ashley. I can spray Alten Ashley. Defense is outrageous. 15 in the forest. Like it's good. Well, 15 period because you don't get concealment.
He's 14-14.
Is he 14-14?
Yep.
Oh yeah, unless Rysyl's 15 defense.
She's 15-11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 14-14 needs 8s to hit. Okay, it's possible. So I'm just debating what I do here. I took all my stuff back. Upkept Firestarter on Dozer and Smigg because that's what you do. I have threat ranges. Like, I know I have threat ranges because Ryssyl, I have Hunter's Mark. I also have Rush. That's 4 extra inches on moving. And all my things threat 10 to 11 inches. That's 15 inches up the board I can get. So I have it, but now I'm debating what to do. I debate if I want to throw a bomb in front of all those immune to fire things. Yes, they won't get sign of fire, but POW 7s could kill things. Their armor what?
They're 12-14.
Oh, that's pretty solid.
And when they go into shield wall, they're 12-18.
Okay, so they're pretty solid. This is a time then to kill it because you're not in shield wall.
Correct.
Because you all assaulted.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be a time, but I need 8s to kill, even on blast, is quite high. Like it's tough to do on 8s. Like he's only Fury 4. So I'm just debating. I'm trying to figure out what my best course of action here is. I'm measuring threat ranges. He can walk up. I think I'm measuring the full charge distance here. I think I want to charge Behemoth, was it? I think it was Behemoth I'm charging.
I think you might charge the Juggernaut. I think you're still in range of Behemoth, though.
Okay.
Actually, no, you definitely charge Behemoth.
But, like, yeah, the barrels was in the way, so, like, now we have to do some measuring.
Yeah, because there's
proxy
also
basing and
the Juggernaut's there.
Yeah, so it's a lot of work. So, Hunter's Mark, or not Hunter's Mark, Puppet Master goes out, those black beads. One's going on Ryssyl. One's going on the Dozer and Smigg. And one's going on the Bomber. Puppet Master, you reroll all dice when you miss or when something goes wrong. You can just reroll that. It's really good, helpful. I use it every round. I put it out, even though if I'm not going to do it, I put it out just because it's good to get in the routine. So here's the measuring. This is with Hunter's Mark and Rush. So he's not going to be able to get Rage on him, which is a big down for Dozer because he's only POW 15. Rage puts him to 18. Stone even puts him 19, but the Stone's not going to be up that far up the board because that's just kind of suicide right now. So measuring the lane, Alyssa Ryssyl, I need to get that Hunter's Mark on the Juggernaut because I actually cannot get Alyssa Ryssyl onto Behemoth because I'm outside 10. So I have to Hunter's Mark the Juggernaut. I hit Boxcars. So I got Hunter's Mark, free charges.
And more importantly, the +2 inches you need.
+2 inches. So I'm thinking here, if I send Dozer and Smigg in, is that like going to be the end of him? Like, is he going to die? But is it going to be worth the trade because then he has to fight through it?
So I actually think this is a really an interesting decision because despite the fact that Dozer and Smigg have hands larger than most models in the game, they're only POW 16.
15.
15? Even 15. Worse. Because they're just a bomber.
Yeah, POW 15 claws.
So against KHADOR heavies, that's dice -5.
It's not good.
There's
little
to no chance you're going to kill a KHADOR heavy.
Well, this is where the bomber comes into play here. The bomber's throwing bombs to weaken them. POW 16 bombs. AoE 4.
Still dice off 4.
Dice off 4. Boost them all, right? You obviously boost both of them. Dice off 4, do a bit of points of damage. Buy, boost again. We're checking blast. Blast does nothing to any of these guys because it's like dice off outrageous.
Literally can't damage unless you boost.
Yeah. Yep. Do a little bit more damage. Not enough, unfortunately. I was hoping for a little more. I think I did 3 damage on a boosted bomb, which is a little less than I should have done. PAL 16, dice off 4, boost it, goes to 11, -4, 7. Should have at least done 7 points. 5, 6
10 and a
points.
half, 6.
Yeah, should have done a little more than. Oh yeah, but unfortunately didn't. Did 3, so it kind of left me in the position of, if I go in, do I still kill this Jack? And right now, Dozer and Smigg, they're usually there to set things on fire, but I can't set things on fire this turn, like this matchup. So I'm kind of debating what to do. So the one pig walks up, toes a flag up there. Other pig gets in within 3 of Ashley, Alten Ashley, hits him.
Yep.
Her, it, whatever you want to call it.
Him.
Sets it on fire, but only
does 2 damage.
POW 12 and somehow does not kill. Like, it's just like, are you kidding me? My own model is killing me. She's on fire, which is great.
I mean, she literally missed last turn, so she's not killing you.
She's on fire, which is great, because that's hopefully she'll burn to friggin' fire next turn. But if Evan does not contest that flag, I score 1 on his flag, which is pretty cool. It could help, because scoring 1 on your opponent's flag is really strong. Mauler walks over, just gets within charge distance of next turn, so he can get it up there. So I am sending the Dozer in and Smigg. They're going to be they're rushed, and unfortunately, they can't get rage. Just can't have rush and rage on the same time.
Yeah, and unfortunately, if you rage, he's not going to be able to get in range of Behemoth.
I don't think I'm going to range of Behemoth no matter what. It's a Juggernaut I'm charging for. I think I'm short no matter what. I think at this point, I'm putting him in just to clog up and make you actually activate Behemoth to kill him. Because then you just have Ruin to activate, and then your little units down there to shoot.
Yeah.
Because I'm not afraid of Rorsh and Rorsh because they're behind that stupid objective and models, so they have actually a long way to get to me.
Well, the thing about Rorsh and Brine, and most of the reason that they're in this list, is because Strakhov has a lot of movement shenanigans. And Rorsh and Brine, while they can't be affected by Strakhov's things, have some really weird threat angles and vectors themselves because of how diversionary tactic works.
So good.
Yeah. So they can still get around those boxes and probably charge something if need be. Obviously, not going to be able to get to necessarily where Dozer is because there's 3 heavies and an obstruction in the way. But once these assault commandos move, they'll be able to get a decent way up the board. So Dozer does go in.
So what I should have done here with my gunshot, I should have shot at the units or even Rorsh and Ryan back there to set them on fire. Like, I should have shot some stuff off the table instead of just dropping it on the guy I'm engaged with. Because we're at 2 at the point right now. Need 8s to hit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just feel like I should have done a little more with it. Because, like, I'm scared that Dozer's not going to kill him. Like, PAL 16 or PAL 15 is not.
It's rough. He's probably not going to just, like, the issue is in order to do any real damage, you have to boost. And if you boost, you won't have enough attacks in order to kill him.
So I think I'll leave you on, like, 6 boxes.
I think you just leave the important stuff. Like, he still has Cortex right arm.
He still has movement.
He still has movement. He's fine.
Yeah, so like
he's basically fully operational.
So I didn't really do what I wanted. Like, if I would have killed him, then you would have to fully commit another heavy to kill him, which is like what I really wanted, just because I could have played it. Then I could have sent a bomber in. Then I could have sent the Mauler in. Like, I got that stuff in the lurks right behind, ready to go. Like, everything's there to go.
So here is the beginning of my turn, and I immediately think, well, I can get to Horgle now, because he's up behind that wall, and Strakhov has some ridiculous threat ranges with a combination of his feat and overrun and superiority. So, because what I can do is, I can cast overrun and superiority on Ruin, or overrun on something else. The thing with overrun kills something, Ruin moves up and then charges Horgle, or Ruin with overrun charges Lanyssa and then overruns into Horgle. And I believe I eventually decide to go with the second plan just because I don't want to screw up killing Dozer and Smigg with Behemoth or, just screw up my positioning some way with another model. I just think it's safer to charge Lanyssa with Ruin and then overrun into Horgle. But I'm really on the fence about it the entire time, just because he's behind a wall, so he gets the +2 defense, and he has Inviolable Resolve up, even though I'll dispel that with Ruin if I hit with the mace. It's still rough. He also has a transfer.
Yeah, I'm sitting on one. So I'm currently like 16-21 behind the wall against melee.
So 6 is to hit, because Superiority makes me mat 10.
So that's not a problem.
And then I'll dispel Inviolable Resolve, so
19.
You'll be arm 19, so it'll be dice off 1. It's not bad.
That's actually really good. I didn't even think it was that good of a chance. But then again, that losing IR basically brings it down to a really good assassination run.
Yeah. So, first things first, I got to deal with Dozer and Smigg. So I activate the Juggernaut, hit him a couple times. I don't think the Juggernaut's going to do it. I know I'm going to have to use Behemoth, but Behemoth still has superiority on him. Because Strakhov upkeeps his spells for free on models in his battle group. So I can just upkeep it for free and then rotate it later when I don't need it. So he scoots in there, trying to stay out of Ruin's way.
So the one thing that, when this happened is, okay, he is taking 2 activations to kill Dozer and Smigg. You know what? That's good, because that's one less thing he can try to, like, because Behemoth's great for throwing bombs. Like, his cannons are, like, what he's made for. And if you can't activate his cannons to kill my caster or even put a little extra damage on it, I feel okay. Like, I feel a little safer now.
See, I disagree, because he's a heavy with armor-piercing fists.
It's true, but, like, how often do you see Behemoth in melee up there?
Oh, all the time. He one-rounds Colossals.
I don't, but that's okay. We'll see. So Behemoth and a Juggernaut's won now. So now you're down to 2 Jacks.
Yep.
And a unit.
Yep. So I believe here's when I decide to switch superiority over to Ruin. And then I'll also, I think, shoot the bomber with Alten Ashley.
Do you need a feat here?
I do need defeat in order to get...
Okay.
Mostly it's for the free charges here, actually, because Ruin would be able to get there either way, but using one of his 3 focus that I allocate him, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So free charges is pretty big off that feat.
Yeah.
So Alten Ashley's figuring out what she's going to do here. Oh, yeah, the fire check didn't go out, only did 1 damage.
Only did 1 damage. Survived. Shoots, I think... actually
Mauler
shot the Mauler.
Again, and actually does damage. Does 6 to the 5, and then actually does damage with rolling boxcars on her POW 12. So it did 3 more somewhere else.
Yeah. It was a pretty good roll.
I think this is where you said out loud, well, I can kill the Mauler now.
Actually, yes, I did say that, but I also abandoned the assassination because I gave you 4 transfers off of Dozer and Smigg.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so killing Dozer and Smigg gave me 4 transfers. Now that's assassination attempts probably out the window.
Yep. I still think I just randomly decide to do some assault shots on Horgle, even though I need boxcars to hit. So it's basically pointless, and it's also dice off 11. So there are some that I just decide not to do, but
I think
I also try to kill some Whelps.
Whelps is big in this list. Like, my Whelps are there to take off all my fury off of my Axer almost every turn, because my Axer is always playing rush. So he's always going to be having 2 fury on him no matter what, or 3 if I charge him too. And then Dozer and Smigg and Bomber can do whatever the hell they want, as long as they don't go over the 6 fury max. And then I just take the 3 off of my Axer, and I have the fury on the table from other Bomber. That's basically what I do in every list. The Whelps were pretty sick. Like, I didn't see this coming. I thought you were just going to shoot my caster and still try to go for the assassination. But, so he's going to go up, and I think he gets both Whelps eventually with all these people, all these little guys. They get line of sight on my Whelps and basically blows them off the table because their defense 12.
I think they just shoot Horgle for the most part.
So he's lined up. Boxcars to hit, right? No. Defense 18.
Horgle, and
defense 12.
Against the Whelps, I need 6s.
Okay. Do they have combined arms?
They do not.
Ooh.
And I mean, they wouldn't be able to do it on the assault anyway.
Okay. Yeah, so you're rolling for boxcars. Nothing. I think you abandoned it right away.
Yep. I was like, well, this is pointless. But I still have a unit of assault commandos there, so it's something.
Let's contest my flag. Axer's defense 12.
And arm too high for me to really do a significant amount of damage
17 to 19? Arm 19?
Yep, dice off 9. It's not great.
Axer's a really good light war beast. He's a 12-19.
He's just there for rush for the most part.
With rush and Thresher. Thresher's pretty sweet.
Late game, he can get work done if needed.
Under my feet, he can get work done.
I mean, in most lists, he's
just... Yeah, okay. Yeah.
He's like the Gorax used to be.
Yeah, just deal out
in Mark II.
Yeah.
Which was he dealt out Primal, but then in the end he was a Fury 4 light that could punch some stuff to death.
Yeah, because Fury 3, so it's less.
But he has a reach weapon.
He does with
that's
Thresher.
A higher POW.
POW 14, yeah.
The Gorax, R.I.P. You were good. Now you're not.
Was. I don't even see one on the table anymore. I think you're shooting on this Ryssyl, or what are you doing here? Rolling some dice. Oh, I think you're Strakhov.
Strakhov's rolled up
some
shots and is shooting at fire eaters.
And did not do.
And chucked a grenade, and it did nothing.
So both fire eaters are still there. So both fire eaters are still contesting that flag to score.
Yep.
I think Evan totally forgot about this during his turn.
Yep.
Because Alten Ashley walked up and then repoed out, so she's not doing her job.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're going in for Alyssa Ryssyl. Defense 15, Matt 10, because it's
I need 5s to hit her.
You need 5s to hit. You hit, she's stunned. What else is new? She tried to do her job, and she hit her one spell a game, but unfortunately, Dozer didn't come through for her.
So Ruin immediately murders her.
And guess what? I get soul.
And then I was like, get a soul. Also, you know what? I'm not going to kill Horgle.
I don't think at this point you can.
Well, this was the point where I'm pretty sure I said, screw it. I'm just going to go kill some heavies instead.
Yeah, I don't think at this point
I've only used one of my initials, and I still have another, because I used the fist on Lanyssa, so I still have my mace and 3 bot attacks.
So you're going off the Mauler, which makes sense because he's already grievously wounded.
Mm-hmm.
You do quite a bit of damage. Like, armor 20. POW 20?
POW 18.
POW 18. But you were rolling, you rolled pretty hard. I think,
I
2 Fury
probably
left.
should not have killed the Mauler here, but I straight up do.
Yeah, if you didn't kill a Mauler would be useless because everything was out except his mind or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, his spirit was out, his body was out, his mind was out. I couldn't heal him. But if you didn't kill a Mauler, you leave the Rage Animus up. Right?
Yeah.
So that you kill the Mauler.
Did I kill the Mauler? We haven't taken him off the table.
No, I haven't, but you did kill the Mauler. I think we're looking up a rule question here. Oh, Feralgeist.
Oh, yes, because he's grievous wounded, so the Feralgeist cannot hop inside of him. I also forget to take the Mauler's soul here, but whatever.
Yeah, we were looking up the Feralgeist rule because within 3 inches, a Feralgeist can hop into someone. But not if he's grievously wounded.
Because you have to heal the boxes back in order to be able to hop inside.
Yeah.
So Grievous Wounds prevents that.
Because if I was able to, my Mauler was still living because you have no attacks left.
It's true.
So, but then again, I don't have access to the Animus anyways because it becomes undead. Does it not?
Yes, you can't force it, and it becomes undead.
So I have access.
You can't cast Rage. And he's not in your battle group anymore.
There you go. That's what it is.
Horgle can't cast it either.
Yeah, so that's what it is. But it's a heavy on the table still.
Yep. Like the 5 I have.
5 or 4?
I have 5.
Oh, yeah, you do have 5.
Because I have Brine.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. Yeah, I'm pretty much... At this point, I'm like, well, I score 1. Evan's like, oh, yeah, you do.
It's true. You definitely scored 1.
And now I'm like, well, that's about all I could do this game. What can I do? And I'm thinking to myself, Strakhov in a forest, 2 bombs, 2 fire eaters. Can they kill him?
They can damn well try.
Pretty sure they're going to try. I know the sprays are useless, but I know they can Get 1 assault. Because you're close enough.
Here you have to
Clear ruin.
Do something with ruin. Like maybe try to cripple something or just get them out of the way somehow.
Because I don't want to take a big free strike because that would hurt. I don't know. It's like I'm really far behind, and what really hurt me this game was not able to set things on fire. Like it really cripples this list. Like that unit down there, I would usually throw a bomb or 2 at them just to put them on fire. But usually most units only need like 6s or 5s to kill on the blast damage. I need 7s or 8s to kill on the blast damage.
You need 8s.
If you're shield wall, if you're shield wall, I need like 10s.
Yeah.
So like, it's hard. It is really hard to roll constant 8s to kill them, because I can't count on the fire next turn to kill them because they're immune to it.
Yep.
So I don't have 2 chances to kill units in this game. So I'm like, okay, I have to go in and do something. And with you killing the Mauler, that was like the dagger where I was like, okay, I need to go for this assassination and try it.
Just imagine if I had, instead of chosen to take Rorsh and Brine, I took a 2nd unit of Assault Commandos.
I don't see why you wouldn't in this list. Like, I just feel like it definitely counters my list pretty hard, and you definitely counterpicked it pretty hard. So, but Horgle pulls out some amazing assassinations. I've done it quite a few times, and it works.
I assume most of those times your opponent's caster was on fire.
Yes. Yes. It's a key to this list. Like, I just played in a tournament a couple weeks ago, and I basically pulled out a couple assassinations and a couple wins with Horgle because I could set things on fire. When I can't set things on fire, it's a totally different game, and it's hard. I got a puzzle. Like, it's a game I haven't played yet. So do me not just puppet mastering the unit fire eaters, the bomber, and my caster.
See, I just want to make the point here. This is a bad matchup for Horgle, for sure.
Yes.
He's not a bad caster.
No.
It's
Horgle,
just he has some things, like anything that works around a certain element in this game, like, I don't know, Sorcerer 1 and 2, they're boned against anything that's immune cold. They have their bad matchups, which is why in tournaments you have 2 lists. You have something else to deal with the thing that deals with your thing.
But this is also another reason why we did the Challenger series, so we can show and teach you how to counterpick and how to build a list against an opponent, or even how to play a list that is not so great against an opponent. Like, I knew going into this game I had to either pull out an assassination or go for a scenario pretty quick. I got a quick scenario point. I got the quick second point of my turn. I'm going to score another one this turn.
Mm-hmm.
But I cannot get a 3rd or 4th. Like, this scenario also, I was unable to quickly capitalize on the scenario.
Yeah. So
I basically, my Axer has to go in, do damage. My caster has to do damage. So, like, I feeded, like, my feed token's down. Ruin's on fire because I cast something at Ruin.
yeah. Well, you tried to first Consuming Flames the
Whelp,
and then I Arcane Vortexed it.
I was like, what
I
the
should
hell?
have had another soul from the Mauler to Arcane Vortex.
The second
one, which only killed the Whelp, but still lit Ruin on fire. You didn't do enough damage to kill Ruin with the Axer, or really cripple anything.
So I
you get
free
a nice
strike,
free strike on
but
the
you
bomber.
didn't you put it in column 2, so I left my bomber with 1
He's
left
fi-
in his spirit.
He's fine.
He's fine. So here's a chance. The bomber sees 3 inches, boost to hit, needs 17s.
Yes, because in the forest I'm 15 goes to 17.
I hit the first one. I boost the damage because this is what I do on assassinations. POW 16 because you're camping 0, so
Does 8 damage.
pretty solid.
It's not bad.
Second one misses. I puppet master it. And
It still misses.
misses, and then it deviates, which unfortunately... Oh, no, I puppet master it now. And it deviates to, like, the 6. Oh, it clips him, but doesn't do near enough damage. Now I'm like, okay, cool. It doesn't do anything. I'm like, okay, Fire Eaters, I can't spray you, and then one can't get a charge on you.
But one can punch me with his stick.
One has a punch on the stick. Okay, here we go. I need Eights to hit.
What matter? Fire?
6.
You need
9s to hit.
You need 9s.
9s to hit, and then the power 11s.
Dice off 5.
So yeah, I'm like, okay, well, this is my last ditch effort. I think I miss.
Yeah.
I puppet master it.
Oh yeah, because this guy has puppet.
No. The unit.
Yes, the unit
has puppet master.
He still missed.
Still missed. That's my last unit activated. So
and then he flips it to me. So you got a 2.
I'm at 2.
However,
I'm not looking good.
I have all my Juggernauts.
You have your whole list.
I have my whole list. I have not lost a model.
I think Alten Ashley burns to death, hopefully.
I think Alten burns to death, yes.
About time she dies.
Wait for it.
Oh, we're still rolling jacks. Doing some damage with fire on the jacks, though.
Yeah, when we said the bomber earlier attacked the Juggernaut, I think he actually threw bombs at Behemoth.
He did.
Because Behemoth's one of his arms was crippled.
I made that mistake of not killing the Juggernaut with the bombs, because then Dozer Smigg would have killed him.
Yeah.
But even then, he would die to Behemoth, so it didn't really matter in this game.
So I give 1 to a Juggernaut, because someone's killing that bomber. Someone's killing the Axer, so I don't take a free strike with Ruin. Assault Kommandos are just, I think, they're shield walling and shooting.
They are shooting Horgle in the back,
which again this is a dumb idea.
And some of them still give them the wall bonus because they're not all,
Exactly.
Defense 14, back arc 12 with wall bonus goes to 16. Like it's just, I don't know.
Armor still arm huge.
I don't have IR up anymore though, which is
so
solid.
It's 19 because you have a stone.
Yeah.
You don't have any transfers.
Yeah, I do not have any transfers. Plus, all my orbies are full.
But it's still dice off 9, which Assault Kommandos don't like.
I don't think you do any damage, unfortunately.
Not one, but they don't have to.
Think it matters because right now you can get probably 3 heavies on me if you really wanted to.
2.
Well, you got.
I could shoot you with Behemoth, I guess, and I guess Brine's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I could get more heavies than I think.
About 3 heavies on me. Horgle's dead. Like, let's be honest here. I am kind of screwed. I'm behind a wall. Cool. Gunshots. Go ahead. I'm defense 18. I'll take him to the face. Overall, this game was great. I had a lot of fun. It was definitely not in my favor. That's the whole point of this whole series. Play casters into other casters and counterpick your person to play, right? I have a lot of work to do. My other staple list is a Mountain King in this list. I'm not sure if that would have made a big difference in this list.
I think it would have.
We'll have to see one day. But I had a lot of fun. I'm just rolling dice now to kill the Axer, so Ruin can charge my caster.
Yep.
Like this
Get Brine to Pigpen and charge the Axer in the back.
Like we've seen this coming. Once I couldn't kill, if I killed Ruin last turn, maybe I would have lived another turn.
Mm-hmm.
But I also lose my bomber this turn, so like I'm down on everything. So like there's nothing I can do. Like it's tough. I can't even kill your caster with spells because all my spells are fire. Like I can't. Like, my weapons do fire damage.
I think they're just continuous fire though.
They are continuous fire, but either way, like it's tough. Like everything I have on my board is fire. You basically kill the Axer. Ruin has another soul because of the Axer. Has 3 fury or 3 focus. Yep. And you're basically like, okay, I'm going in to kill Horgle. Hopefully it was fun. Like smash, mace to the face. Like
I think I'm still going at the
yeah, you're just rolling around at this point. I'm just like, just go do it now. Like you're killing the fire eaters. Like you're collecting points now. Like there's no point collecting points. Like just kill it. Oh, okay.
I mean,
here he goes. He's going in.
Murder stuff, guys.
Okay. Defense 16 over the wall. Oh, wait.
6s.
Mat 10 because of
superiority.
Oh, I think you just moved on superiority there because you killed the fire eater, so you moved.
Oh, that was overrun. Yes.
Yeah, so you didn't even have to charge in. You just kind of walked over with overrun, and he hasn't even activated yet.
Because I overrun off of some fire eaters.
And you killed the bomber.
So I could get in on an angle where I avoid the wall. So I only need 4s to hit.
Yeah. I think you 3-shot him. I get a tough check after the third one. Yep.
There it is.
There it is. And then a tough check. I think you have one left.
Ruin collects the soul.
It's a solid game. I had a lot of fun. Like I said, it's a bad matchup, and we knew that going into. As soon as he said, "Oh, this is who I'm playing," I'm just like, "Oh crap." Well, that's okay. So like I said, next week I guess I'm playing Boca too. Got some immunity to cold coming to the table because that means absolutely nothing right now. But I have some jank with her, which I think is gonna be some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so next week is
Me and Tim.
you and Tim.
Me and Tim. Yeah, I'm playing Tim.
So that's Borka 2 versus Viros 1. Yeah.
Yeah, so some jank into the War Machine. It should be fun.
Cool.
I basically have this list built just to play in the War Machine. So I was looking for this matchup.
All right. Well, see you next week, guys.